This is Weekly Observations. I'm John D'Agostino with Greg Bacon, and we're going to take a look at some of the top stories the Observer's covered in the last week. And, we think about President Obama giving his speech of the State of the Union. The same thing happened locally when Greg Edwards spoke to lawmakers and county residents about the state of the county.
One thing that's similar between President Obama and County Executive Edwards' speeches, they're both positive. Edwards really tried to highlight the positive things going on in county government. He tried to sound upbeat. The economy is really taking a toll. In the local area, we've had plants closing down, but Edwards is really trying to take a positive approach, saying things are going in the right direction.
And one of his cogs for things going in the right direction has to do with the Industrial Development Agency. There's a lot of IDAs. There's one in Jamestown, there's one in Dunkirk, there's one countywide. And just last week, Comptroller DeNapoli released a study regarding the IDAs.
The IDAs, according to the Comptroller, they're not doing their jobs. They're not creating a lot of jobs. The jobs they're creating aren't really generating a lot of money. He really is taking them to task, the IDAs, across the state. Whether it's true locally or not, it's to be seen. One of the problems with New York State is the Comptroller issues these reports and nothing's done about it. It's being reported that's sitting on a shelf someplace. So it'd be nice to see if the governor or the state legislature actually does something with its report.
And when you speak of doing something, in Pennsylvania they are doing something. Governor Ed Rendell has proposed some sweeping changes. One of those changes includes 500 school districts going to 100. I don't know what the timetable for this thing is, but it's very aggressive. And there's still some merger discussions in this area, and we've had one defeated last month.
Of course, we know that the residents of Westfield voted down the Westfield-Ripley merger. Brockton and Fredonia are still having that discussion. But the reality is, if the governor in New York would take that same approach and say, sorry, Weston Ripley, you have to merge, perhaps that would just get the job done a lot quicker.
And it would leave it up to voters because there's a lot of feelings toward that. There's a lot of feelings attached to identities, and that's ultimately what drives some of these votes.
That is true.
For links to these stories that we've discussed, click on Full Story. Also, if you want to hear us take on an issue or have a comment to post, send it to editorial@observertoday.com.
Thank you.